ask me every time for permission to go to the bathroom, Rachel. You can just go.
It's not my bladder. It's the choreography.
Okay, what's wrong with the choreography? He ended up cutting off his thumbs. It was a real tragedy.
Sorry, I can't count higher than 30.
I don't have thumbs.
Sorry.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's the jolly good fellow that nobody can deny.
It was amazing. I mean, we started doing it once a week. It was like she was trying to make a twin.
Now, just hold on a second.
What was that, Frankentine? Why don't you wipe that dopey look off your face and get some lotion for those knuckles you've been dragging on the ground?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me is that you're freakishly tall. I feel like a woodland creature. What's your point?
Our point is that you're fired. And I'm taller than you.
Barely.
So which one of you is, Sandy?
Ooh. Mr. Grubbin, we are so honored that you came here today.
I came here to tell you.
Yes, sir.
Stop emailing me. This is a restraining order. Stop sending me nude photos. Stop calling me. I don't know how you got my number. I don't know how you got my number again after I changed it. But I don't want any more of your edible gift baskets or locks of your hair. And I don't want to read any more of those sonnets you wrote for me.
That stuff got crazy, dude.
Are we clear? Thank you, gentlemen. And by the way, great show. I mean, like, explosive.
Sorry.
Now, you might be thinking, why would a pop star like me come over here and talk to you? But let me tell you something. Throngs of screaming teenagers don't do it for Josh Groban. No. Josh Groban loves a blousy alcoholic.
Oh, wow.
You'll have to forgive me, ma'am. I'm a little bit drunk, and I'm afraid I'm not making good choices right now.
This is what we call a total disaster, ladies. I'm going to ask you to smell your armpits. That's the smell of failure, and it's stinking up my office.
According to this, I still got 2 left. But let me check, because I don't trust the guy who does my inventory.
Who's that?
Me?
No. Oh, jeez.
I need to know what's going on with that glee club. Brittany, Jugs the Clown, go.
Last week we were too sexy, this week we're too religious. We can't win.
Now I know what Miley feels like.
So what's Santana doing here?
I've resworn my allegiance to the Glee Club without telling Coach Sue.
I have to ask you a question. If you're serious about you and me, why haven't I met your parents?
Because they're dead.
You spoke to them on the phone last night.
I spoke to the ghost last night. I have ghost parents.
It's the girlfriend. She's a distraction. Here's where we agree, sir. Tina Cohen Chang and her vampire ways have no place in this school.
Excuse me from Jim all year, I'll drain your spicy curry blood.
Coach, no disrespect, but my dad, he didn't raise me to be no damn ballerina. In fact, my dad, he didn't even raise me.
How are we supposed to learn to dance by Wednesday?
Figure it out.
Enjoy your enormous bowl of disgusting creamy pasta.
One of the hardest decisions of my life, and that includes when I had to sell one of my prized donkeys to pay my gas bill. I sold Kim, but I kept Chloe.
Blaine Warbler, I'd like to introduce you to Sam Evans.
We've actually met several times.
He's your candidate for vice president.
No, I'm picking my own running mate.
My family's on food stamps, so that'll get you the sympathy vote. I'm not gay, so that'll help with the not gay vote. And, I don't want to brag, but my impressions are hilarious 100% of the time. George Bush, come on. Okay, sure.
Awesome. First order of business, Artie and I challenge you and Sam to a debate.
You're on.
Wow.
test scores of McKinley have gone down 6% every year for the past decade. What would you do to fix the problem?
Stop giving tests. They're hard and there's way too many of them.
Sugar asked me out on a date. She invited me horseback riding. I'm just hoping it doesn't involve being towed.
You win. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm taking Sue Sylvester's advice. I mailed in the application. I need a written recommendation from a colleague, and I was
Oh, I'm one step ahead of you, Butchin. Took the liberty of composing a letter to the Arts Governing Board outlining your astonishing accomplishments.
Not only is William a direct descendant of Harriet Tubman, he delivered my infant child with his bare hands. Sue, this isn't even true.
Continue to. Oh my.
Wow. You're smoking.
Oh, it's actually the duck.
So, how was practice?
Amazing, yeah. Only 2 guys passed out from dehydration.
First, I would like to welcome back our distinguished alumni who have so graciously agreed to stay an extra week. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, how exactly are you guys doing that? Oh, I can bend time and space with my mind.
As you very well have heard, the Glee Club has a grand and glorious tradition of starting each week with a lesson where we explore every musical genre under the sun.
But mostly Katy Perry and show tunes.
Our first musical lesson, Jagged Little Tapestry.
Oh, look, finally some songs about Rachel's hair extension.
Now,
I'm sorry, I'm confused. What is it exactly you want us to do?
Just sit and smile like I did for 3 years.
So
I told Daryl that I was the president of every club at school. You gotta let me sing at the Glee Club when Daryl comes to school tomorrow.
Becky, we will do whatever it takes to help you.
Thanks, Kitty.
You know, I am pretty sure that our fish ancestors crawled out of the ooze and got legs just to be able to scissor. Will you marry me?
Wait, what is happening? This kind of thing happens in here all the time. Just go with it.
Why are you using Mounds bars? Aren't jelly beans more traditional?
Well, Mounds bars are the lesbians of candies. Jelly beans are the gays, of course.
What are you doing? What do you think you're doing?
Sorry, I don't see what the problem is.
The problem is you're dating Coach Sylvester's daughter, Robin, and she is not okay with it.
Hey, Roz, we're not talking about my daughter, Robin. We're talking about Becky Jackson. Shannon, you and I need to have a frank discussion about something that you might find uncomfortable. However, I don't want you to grab me by the throat and crotch and hurl me into that wall behind me, which I believe is well within your abilities.
You know, I sort of suspected you were exaggerating a little bit when you said you were the 5th member of 98 Degrees. I mean, that's just something I looked up on my phone.